So, dann zum neuen Content.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Nicht schon wieder was ganz Neues. Immer haben die neue Dinge. Okay, ein Aufzug.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Okay.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Mhm. Okay. Immerhin, wir haben jetzt schöne
I haven't
Glastür.
quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Okay. Hätte man alles ein bisschen schöner machen können. Okay, das ist jetzt wieder...
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Das ist... Es gibt einen Fanshop.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Okay. Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu Let's Play Stanley Parable. Mein Name ist Jim. Ich habe das total verinnerlicht, ne? Deswegen drücken wir jetzt den Knopf.
Jim.
Yes,
Oh nein.
what a
Wer hat
thrill,
meinen
what a
Namen
rush,
gesagt?
that was you! The button described you. Do it again, do it again.
Jim.
Ooh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Jim.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much, Jim.
Jim.
I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Jim.
Ja, gut, dann halt nicht Jim. Ich weiß ja nicht. Aber es war ein Versuch wert, ne? Spielername. Immer gut.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Gratis Erfolg.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's a... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle? Oh well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
Das ist traurig. Jetzt die Frage, soll ich eigentlich zuerst hier vorne den Content machen oder nicht? Ich schaue mir den Eimer noch an und dann gehen wir nach da hinten, obwohl hier gibt es ja auch noch was. Oh Mann, ich weiß nicht wohin.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try. Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Okay, ich habe jetzt einen Eimer. So, weiter kann's gehen. Ich habe genießt.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Obwohl, wir gehen jetzt einfach hier durch. Ich hoffe, dass ich auf der anderen Seite irgendwo wieder rauskomme.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with? You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Ja, okay.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No. No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
Ah, da steht Exit dran. Okay, da gehen wir einfach noch nicht hin. Ich will das Free Achievement haben.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes, you see, you'll come to this lever and... Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Wie oft muss ich den Hebel ziehen, bis ich das Achievement krieg? Wahrscheinlich zu oft. Naja. Ich habe immer noch diesen scheiß Eimer. Wie kriege ich den wieder los? Gar nicht mehr.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
So, jetzt laufe ich da hinten entlang. Beziehungsweise, das seht ihr wahrscheinlich in der nächsten Folge. Bis dahin. Ciao.